First thing we need to do is put this in bypass. This is the model 735 and this is the bypass. So I've already put it in bypass, and then we need to shut off the water right here. Next step is to undo these two hoses, this one and this one back here. I need to take this pin out so that we can separate these. So I'll take this out. And that's going to allow us to separate this. So I should be able to just put a screwdriver in there and separate that, or pull this. Let's see. There we go. Once you have that separated, you can just, at least for me, I'm going to take the whole unit out of here and just put it in a central place where I can work on it. Next, you can take this plate off so we can separate the two tanks. And again, just put a screwdriver in there and separate the two tanks like that. I have the two tanks separated, and what you want to do is just turn these upside down and get all the water out first. So now we need to unscrew these. I've already kind of tapped mine a little bit with a rubber mallet to get it started. So I'm just gonna keep going here. Gonna go ahead and take this out. I have a five gallon bucket with a pillowcase in it, and I'm gonna dump these out so that you can get the old stuff, keep it in here, and then let the water drain into the bucket. And that's what the old resin looks like. So we'll do the same procedure with the other tank. Okay, so I got most of it out of both tanks. So a little bit in there. I'm gonna go wash these out. Same thing here. Just gonna wash these out, clean them up before we put them back in. I washed out both tanks, both completely empty. So now we're gonna add the new resin. And I've got this funnel here. You can order the funnel on Amazon too. And what we're gonna do is, since I bought 1 cubic foot, half a cubic foot for each tank, I'm just gonna, put even amounts in each one, just kind of eyeball it, and we'll go from there. Okay, new resin is in there in each one. You can see it's even, about even, both of them. So the next thing you want to do is you want to take an old toothbrush and clean these threads. You want to make sure there's no little resin left over on those. Same thing on these threads. I clean these, and you want to put a little bit of dish soap on these to make sure they line up okay and they close tight. So I'm just going to put a bit on there. And then you're just going to take this, you're just going to press down and screw it back in. And they only need to be about hand tight. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Same thing on these. You want to make sure these are clean. Put some soap on them. and then we'll put those back together. And I didn't show you, but you know, you want to put these back together, put that back on the way it was, and put those back together. Okay, same thing here. We're gonna lube these up and put that back together the way it was. And then we'll put the ring back on. Next thing you wanna do is hook these hoses back up. So you're gonna hook this one back up, that one, and then this one back here. So now we're set to do what's called a regen. You need to do it twice. So you need to take it off bypass first. Easier said than done. Okay. And then I'm going to slowly open the water back up. Okay. Okay. Now you take a Phillips screwdriver, come here on top, and we need this to be right here where it says brine rinse. So let's do that. And you should hear it come on. I think we have to go around twice. There we go. So that's where it should be. And we're gonna let that run twice. After your second regen, basically you're done. It's a good idea to say put a load of clothes on, and which I just did, and well, it just went off. But when you do that, you should be able to hear, there's a little gear, I think it's right here, and you can hear it spinning. And when that happens, you're good. And I heard it, but it just went off. But when you do that, it's successful. You're done.